Hello, Cosmic Fam. It's your girl Cosmic Jazz 222, and today I am back with another horoscope reading. This time it's for my Aries, my fellow Aries. How are you guys doing? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so if you have any of those placements, this reading is for you. Now, for those guys who are returning, welcome back, Cosmic Fam. So good for you guys to be here. If you're just coming across my channel, welcome as well. So we're going to get into your reading, Aries, and this is pertaining to 2025. Well, I should say the beginning half of 2025. We're going to see what's to come. All right, Aries. Now, just some disclaimers before we begin. This is all a general reading. That means not every single thing is going to resonate. That's completely fine. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and remember to use my readings more as confirmation, as guidance, and advice more than anything. Okay, guys? So, with that being said, let's continue reading Aries. I want to first pull an angel number to see what messages you need to hear for 2025. Okay? Aries, I hope you are doing amazing. Let me just say, Aries, you have a lot going on, especially in 2025 as a whole. You know why? Because you got two major planets. Oh, give me a second. All right, I am back. Okay, Aries. So you have some major planets entering your sign next year. This would include Neptune, I believe. And I think Saturn eventually will be entering your sign as well. And also, you had the North Node transiting your sign. So, Aries, please comment down. How have you guys been feeling? Even with that square with Pluto, Pluto's now exiting Capricorn, is now in Aquarius. So, how are you guys feeling, Aries? I would like to know. And you also have Chiron in your Aries. I know we've been going through it. I know. But let's see how the beginning of 2025 is going to look for you. Okay. We have 00. I am observant. Angels ask for your attention. Open your eyes, listen, and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow their guidance without any delay. Focus inward through meditation and prayer. And then your second angel number is 1010. I am patient. Keep your thoughts positive. I just saw 222, so I had to add that into it. Keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. So, Aries, it's so interesting that you have these two cards coming out because one, when it comes to 00, this is the beginning. This is like the start of everything, the Big Bang. That's what zero truly represents. There's infinite possibilities that could occur. And 10 represents endings, it represents completely closing out a cycle to start a new one. So I find it interesting with both of these cards, you have mentions of angels. So, Aries, I feel like next year specifically, there's going to be a lot of focus on your spiritual health, your spiritual hygiene, and your connection to spirit, God, the universe, or whatever you believe in. And what's really forcing this energy is Neptune, when Neptune enters Aries. And I think that's March 30th, I believe. I will have to check one more time. But Neptune, the most spiritual planet that represents psychic abilities, illusions, the higher octave of Venus, unconditional love, being a warrior, a spiritual warrior, that is going to be you, Aries, next year. So I definitely feel like you're going to be focusing a lot on that aspect of life and how you can really stand up to your calling. And I'm seeing your angels and your guides, ancestors for some of you, working very closely with you next year. And you're being called to be observant. I'm also seeing with these two cards, Aries, you've been very patient with an aspect of life to come in. This could be a relationship. You've been waiting patiently for a relationship or for there to be progress, or you've been waiting to hear back, hear some good news, or you might have felt like things have been a little bit slow. I'm seeing that you will be mastering patience next year and you will be receiving a lot of signs when certain things will start to manifest. Okay. But keep your eyes open. You are definitely a work in progress. Okay. So, with that being said, I want to pull a theme for you, what you need to know for 2025, the beginning half of 2025. What themes will you be dealing with? Mm. Interesting. So we have number 40, bull, sacrifice, and then 36, purpose, which is shark. These are very spiritual cards, Aries. I want to point this out. And this is connecting back to the Neptune transit that's coming through. Aries, I feel like you will be stepping up to your purpose next year. I also want to pull the astro dice real quick. Give me a second. You will be pursuing your purpose, but there's a very strong spiritual aspect of it that feels like overbearing. It almost feels like this is a calling that you have to stand up for. It's like there's a call and you have to answer it. So I'm really getting, Aries, your purpose is going to be highlighted next year. Okay. I'm seeing the number 9. Oh, we got 9 twice. That's interesting. 9, 9. And look who's at the center of this reading. You, Aries. Okay. I'm also seeing Venus in Aries, Sun in Aries. So you might have those placements. Okay. Let's see what else. But the number 9 is a very spiritual, you know, it's a spiritual number. And next year is a 9 year and it's ruled by Mars. So it's so interesting, Aries. You are ruled by Mars as well. So next year, you're going to be feeling like you're being fueled by some unknown force. And it's going to feel like everything is picking up. So that's why you have to be very observant. And let me just say, your patience is noted. Your patience has been noted, and a lot of things will start to take place. I'm definitely seeing with the ninth house, that's what the number 9 represents. I'm seeing some good luck coming in for you. And the fact that we have 9 twice, you're definitely going to be wrapping up a really tough cycle, similar to Capricorn, if I'm going to be completely honest. And I'm seeing you kind of having a lucky streak. The number 9 also represents, or ninth house represents long distance travel. This could be pursuing a higher education, but this also speaks of morality. So it's interesting. You have sacrifice here, you have patience, observance, and purpose. I do feel like this higher calling does involve helping others in some way. Maybe you are gaining experience or gaining some type of training or education to be able to go out into the world and really make a change for the collective. I'm seeing a lot of you guys wanting to do that. And I'm also seeing a spotlight on you, Aries. I'm seeing Leo. Leo might be very significant, or Leo season. Okay, but I'm seeing Leo. This is all about attention. And the thing is, Leo is ruled by the sun. So I'm seeing a lot of attention on you. And it's because of your purpose and what you're doing, and even the lucky streak you're about to enter. And Venus is just showing that there's a level of beauty surrounding you during the beginning half of 2025. I do feel like people will be gravitated towards you. There's this type of elegance you are carrying yourself next year. And I feel like there's a lot of harmonizing. You might be focusing on, yes, relationships or learning to connect with other people. That's what Venus represents. Or maybe getting your financial situation under control. I'm also seeing something about beauty and physical appearance. So that's why I keep seeing people being drawn to you in some way. Okay. But there's definitely a focus on purpose and making sacrifices to help everybody. But make sure you are doing it in a manner where you're not leading to your own demise. Okay. Make sure you're taking care of yourself in the same process. These animals might be very significant to you as well. So shark and bull. All right. Enough with that. Let's get into your tarot cards. Okay. All right. What does Aries need to know regarding 2025? I'm also hearing discipline, Aries. You're going to be disciplined, or you're implementing more disciplined schedule, disciplined behavior, because there's something you want to achieve. There's a purpose that you have, and it's almost like, I can't play games. I can't just fool around. I have to do this. I have a responsibility here. I have to show up. So this could be dealing with your career. This could be dealing with some type of thing you're investing in. You're putting in money, or you're putting in your time. Whatever this is, it's almost like it's game time. I can't be slacking. So I'm definitely getting that vibe from you, Aries. You're going to be very focused, especially next year in 2025. I keep saying Taurus because the bull deals with Taurus season, okay? Taurus energy. So this is like end of April, beginning of May. That timeline is being highlighted for you. I'm also hearing life path 9. If you are life path 9, you will know. We have the Fool, okay? What does Aries need to know regarding 2025? What does Aries need to know regarding 2025? We have the Hierophant. So Taurus energy is showing up once again. We have the Judgment reversed. Okay, and then we got the Ace of Wands. Overall energy is the King of Cups reversed. And then we have the Devil. Do not be scared. Do not be scared. This is just the energy, and this is dealing with Capricorn. So it's crazy. I mentioned Capricorn earlier. So Aries, what I'm getting from your spread, I do feel like beginning of 2025, I don't really see you that emotionally invested in certain things. I feel like there's a sense of detachment that you're going to be embodying next year. And this is to help you observe everything. I feel like you're learning to kind of pull back your emotions, pull back that anger, or pull back those intense feelings that usually get you in trouble. You're learning to manage this a little bit more, or you're being called to do so. Because with the Devil, not reverse, but it's interesting I said reverse. This card, as the underlying energy, represents obsession, it represents negativity. So I do feel like 2025, you will have to kind of control yourself in a certain way, because I'm definitely getting, there might be moments where you feel triggered. There might be moments where people get on your nerves or something happens and it's like, oh, I just want to pop off. I want to do this X, Y, and Z. But it's like you're being called to instead enact discipline and patience and be observant. It's almost like observe but don't absorb, because what is actually happening for you is you are receiving the necessary messages, the downloads, and the cues to finally take action. That's what I'm really seeing. You're being like I'm seeing your guides literally have their hands all up in your cookie jar. That's what I'm basically getting. Now with the Fool here, the Hierophant reverse, we got three major, well, technically four major arcana. So this is pretty interesting. The Fool, I'm seeing you definitely taking a leap of faith in the beginning of 2025. The Hierophant, though, there's something let me slow down. There is something unconventional about this, though. The Hierophant can speak of not wanting to commit or not committing to something or breaking a commitment. Maybe this is something you've been wanting to do. I'm definitely getting Aries. There is a situation that feels a little bit draining for you. I'm not going to lie, especially with the Devil here. Something has been feeling very much like draining you, okay? The King of Cups even is telling me that you might not be too emotionally invested into this thing or this person anymore, and you want out. So I'm definitely getting that this could be the thing you're sacrificing or you're letting go of. So I'm definitely getting 2025 Aries, you're letting go and you're releasing. And that's why you've been called to sit back and watch, because you're going to receive some revelations. And I'm getting with the Judgment card here. You're going to be receiving revelations about what's truly happening around you and what you need to be doing. And I feel like this is all pushing you towards your purpose. You have a calling, Aries, but there are certain things in your life, certain people in your life that has been clouding your vision, that have been creating confusion for you. And I think that's why your angels are working very closely with you, because you have to take things seriously now and you can't be goofing off anymore. You have to show up, because this thing is very important for you and it's important for your development and for future success and how you're going to show up for the collective. And that's what I'm getting with the Hierophant. You're definitely going to be disconnecting. This is going to be a leap of faith. This is going to be a little bit scary for you, Aries. Maybe this is you leaving a job finally, or maybe you're switching career paths. Maybe you're changing your major. Maybe you're choosing to disconnect from somebody finally that has not been good for you. Maybe you're choosing to disconnect from certain family members because maybe they are giving you bad advice or they're feeding to the confusion and the doubt. So I think the focus for 2025 is for you to listen. Sit back, be silent, and listen. And once you receive enough messages and signs that give you that confirmation, that is your time to leave. And I'm even seeing with the Judgment card, you possibly have been seeing signs already regarding leaving and disconnecting from whatever this is. This could even be a friend, I'm hearing. Whatever this is, you've been receiving like little hints and cues, but maybe you have not been paying attention or taking it seriously. But I keep feeling this air of being serious and finally like having that light bulb. And then we have the Ace of Wands, which I really do like. This is the birth of something new. This is a new project. This is new passion. This is new inspiration. So I feel like once you disconnect from whatever this is, you possibly are doing this already, and good job for you if you have. I feel like once you do this, a whole path opens up for you, and you're going to realize how much you were actually inhibited and pulled back from your purpose. You're going to realize how many things were really trying to stop you from your own growth, your own personal growth. And it might be a little bit of a shock. You might be hitting yourself on the head like, why didn't I do this sooner? Like, and it's okay, Aries. That's all part of the growth. That's part of the lesson, the journey. I just know for a fact you ain't gonna do this again. You're not gonna be dealing with what you used to deal with ever again. Once you take yourself out of that situation, remove yourself. So I hope that resonated, Aries. This is an empowering time for you. Okay. Yes, you can sacrifice, you can be self sacrificial in certain ways, but people are taking advantage of it. That's when you have to be like, oh, no, 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 no. If it's to the point where it's causing you to not face your purpose and it's stopping you, it's actually stopping you on your path, then no, that is not sacrifice. That is not what you're supposed to be doing, girl. Okay. That's what I gotta say. We have the Six of Pentacles. I'm going to clarify some of this, clarify the Hierophant. The Strength reverse, yeah. Seeing vulnerability, feeling a little bit unsure of your own abilities. Temperance. And you see how there's so many angelic figures here? We got the Judgment and we got Temperance. And even your angel numbers mention angels. So you have like this divine force behind you. You have like an army behind you, Aries. Yep, yes you do. And we got the we got the Seven of Swords, Aries. Not you sneaking out. That's funny. Not you sneaking out. Hey, you know what this feels like? It feels like you feel so, Aries, this is what I'm getting. It's almost like whatever situation I'm touching on, apply it to your life. It's like you've been trapped, you've been in prison, but now it's like it's your time to get away because you finally found a secret doorway or secret path, or you're able to maneuver yourself in such a way to finally escape from this. So it feels like an escape. I don't know if this could be a literal escape or this could be like a metaphorical, but what I can say is there's a contract or there's some type of agreement that you're done with. It's like, I'm done with this. I can't do this anymore. This is not benefiting me. This is actually draining me. So I'm going to take my leave. And yes, some people might feel some type of way. Some people might even panic because you are leaving. And it's because you've been the sacrificial lamb, Aries. That's all you've been. I'm even seeing like with family, I'm seeing family again. You were always the one to sacrifice for your family because you always cared the most, but everybody else just sat back and watched as you carried the burdens, and now you are done. You're done. So I'm definitely seeing people scrambling and getting all like up in arms because of this, and Aries, that's no longer your issue. I don't know who needs to hear that, but that's no longer your issue. You're restoring balance. That's what temperance is all about. It has to be a mutual thing. It can't just be you doing everything, Aries. Someone has to show up the same way as you. Then we know the most truest thing I've ever heard. Aries don't give 100%. They give 200%. So you know what that means? You have to meet somebody or be with people that also give 200%. Okay, so that's what I gotta say about that, Aries. Yeah, I just put the diagram, got the Ace of Pentacles. This reveals an open door for you. And it's right there. The blessing is right there. You just have to take it. Okay? And all this is divinely guided, divinely orchestrated. Take back your power, Aries. You're meant to lead. You're not meant to be a little sheep. You're meant to be the shepherd. That's facts. Okay? That's facts. So let's get into. So I feel like that was a very general. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it is dealing with career, but this could also be dealing with relationship, family, friends. So we're gonna look into. Let's look briefly into career, and then I'm gonna do love, and then we're gonna get into some other fun cards. Okay, let's do career real quick. Okay. Three of Wands, King of Wands. Yeah, Aries. I keep seeing there is a career path or there's a job you're currently in, and it's like there's no growth, and you know this. You know there's no growth with this thing specifically. It's time for you to take your leave, Aries. Okay? Now I feel like some of you guys have already did this, and the King of Wands is actually you. This is a fire sign. So I definitely feel like you are looking back, or you're going to look back at this experience and you're going to realize I stayed longer than I should have. And that's true. And the star reversed, I feel like also there's going to be a lot of exposure and revelation regarding how this thing has been inhibiting you, and even the people. I'm seeing up to 3 people. You might be having issues with 3 people, okay? Or maybe you work with 3 people. And the Chariot's all about making move, finally moving away and finally progressing. So I'm seeing a focus on Aquarius season. So this is like end of January throughout February. You might be making this change. I do feel like there will be a new opportunity presented. Yeah, King of Cups. And this is going to be an environment that best suits you. And you're going to be actually passionate about it. So, okay, Aries, I like that for you. I like that. Now, I'm going to get into, let's do love. Let's do love. So, I did this with Capricorn. I'm going to pull 3 cards. Each of them are going to be for a different group of Aries. Okay. So, the first one's going to be for my single Aries. The second one is going to be for my relationship Aries, the ones that are in relationships already. And then the last one will be in my situationships or undefined connections, you know. Okay, so let's see. For my Aries that are single, or maybe you're dating, I'm gonna leave it open for that. My single Aries, what do they need to know regarding love? Love next year, 2025, beginning of 2025. Oh, oh, okay. We got new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and we also have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Aries, let me just say this. I see new love. I do feel like there is somebody in your vicinity that's going to express their feelings to you, or maybe you might be taking the lead and expressing it to them. I would say though, act naturally. Don't try to force anything, Aries, because that's all you have done in the past. You are always the one forcing something to happen, or doing this and doing that and going above and beyond. Lay low for a little bit. Let somebody come to you for a change. That's what I have to say about that for my single Aries. And just know you won't have to act different just to attract somebody. I don't know if he needs to hear that, but stop trying to act different to appeal to the person you're interested in. Stop trying to be somebody else or be more likable just for somebody to cuff you or whatever. Be yourself, Aries. If they can't appreciate your authentic self, they're not for you, and you're going to realize it later on in the most painful way. So be natural, be yourself, and just know there's somebody here. Oh, there could be multiple, but release control. Allow it to happen. Now, for those who are in relationships, my Aries that are in relationships. Okay. We have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And then we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So this is interesting because, again, take what resonates, but I feel like majority of the ones that are in relationships, this is a pretty new relationship. I'll say it's been a couple months, or maybe it's like brand new. This is your time to get closer to your partner and really know, like, get to know them, know their likes, know their flaws, know when, if there's a disagreement, know what ticks them off and know how to work with them. I'm getting like you're in that experimental phase in the relationship, like the beginning. I'm not really seeing like honey, yeah, it's kind of like honeymoon phase, not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm seeing some like trial and error with this person. It's okay, Aries. I would say don't rush it. Don't rush the connection. If you have been with your partner like for a long time already, if that's you, I do feel like you're gonna find out some things about your partner that you never known before, but it's gonna come at a surprise. It's gonna be like, oh, I didn't know you liked that, or I didn't know this is a interest you had, or I didn't know you enjoyed that thing because I do too, but how come you never told me this? So I'm getting like it's kind of like you're learning more things about your partner and vice versa. And remember, guys, we are multifaceted individuals, multi-dimensional beings. So of course, there's gonna be newer things you're going to realize about your partner throughout the years, and that's just bringing you guys closer. So I'm definitely getting more will be progressing, but give it time. Don't rush the relationship and don't get scared if something isn't moving as fast as you want it to. Everything happens in divine timing, okay? Now, for those of you guys who are in situationships, my Aries are in situationships. What do you guys need to know? Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from your Ask support. Okay, hold up. Let me read that one more time. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay, there we go. I'm seeing that there's issues with communication already. We have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So, Aries, when it comes to your situationship or I don't know, whatever you got going on, I think the final say will fall on you. If you're not saying or expressing what you want in the connection, like if you truly want to be in a relationship, say that. Say it. And don't try to waste that person's time and don't allow that person to waste your time. If you truly don't want a relationship and you want to keep it friendly, keep it, lighthearted and, fun, let it be known. Let it be known so that there can be a mutual understanding here. I'm also seeing that some of you guys are not confident in the person you are dealing with right now. So definitely talk to your friends, talk to people that you trust, and see their perspective on it. Because you just might be receiving the answers that you've been wanting from that person this whole time, but it's coming from your friends. I'm seeing your friends are somehow involved in your love life in some way, but there will be a major decision you'll have to make soon. This could be regarding if you want to continue to entertain this person, if you want to commit finally, or if you want to leave. The decision is up to you, Aries. Okay, so I hope that resonated. Now, what I will do is I'm going to pull from my Ratchet deck because she's cute, she's sassy, and she spills the tea, and I made her. So we're going to see what else you. Goodbye. Goodbye, 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 Aries. I'm done with you. Okay. What does Aries need to know right now? What does Aries need to know? Okay. We have heartbreak. Mm-hmm. And it's regarding the work environment. Okay. So it could be regarding the work environment, it could be regarding you working with other people, collaborating, or maybe this is dealing with social groups. Let's see what else you need to know, Aries. I'm definitely seeing that there's a lot of pain here. Yeah, Aries, because you need to choose better. If you keep choosing the toxic thing, the toxic work environment, the toxic lover, toxic family members, you're going to always be met with heartbreak and pain. So, and I'm seeing gossip, so there might be a lot of gossip surrounding this, but you're being asked to choose better. If you want there to be better, choose better, Aries. You have the power. Stop acting like you are weak in this. No, you have so much power. You just need to tap into it. Okay, what else does Aries need to know? 2025. We have the Good Witch, Warlock. It's giving Glinda. Okay, some of you guys might like Wicked, and maybe you resonate with Glinda, but this is somebody who is considered the good spiritualist or the good witch, the good spell master. Some of you guys actually do tap into spell work. If you do something, okay? Listen, let me tell you something. If you're into spell work and that's something that's your practice, do something to improve your life, okay? Do something to help you make better decisions. Do like a self-love ritual or something. Do something, okay? That's all I gotta say. For others of you, this is more like a manifestation card. So again, you have the power and the magic to create a better life for yourself. And for those of you who are like, Jazz, I'm not into that. Like I pray, okay, pray for a better life. Do it. Do it. Just do it. Okay. What else does Aries need to know? Block them. Oh my goodness. We also got promotion, moving up the ladder. Okay, we're gonna pull I'm gonna pull four more cards. Plan backfire, failed. Okay. Choose better. Clarify, choose better. We have windfall of money, financial abundance. As you should, Aries. As you should. Clarify the good witch. We have behind bars, trapped, in prison, guilty, stuck. Yeah. This does not have to be literally Aries, but if it's literally, I'm sorry. But this is speaking of feeling trapped, and that was that devil energy I was seeing earlier. So you have the power to get yourself out of that. Stop feeling like you're trapped. You have the power to get yourself out of it. I have to keep emphasizing this. Some of you guys are really, you're not sure about your capabilities, and no, Aries, you have the artist. Some of you guys might be artists, like you like to create art, music. Some of you guys are very creative, and really tap into that. And then over energies both ain't ish. So Aries, if I can sum this all up, stop choosing things that will block your blessings. Instead of that, block the very thing that's blocking your blessings. That's what you need to do for the beginning of 2025. Because I'm definitely seeing this pain is literally causing your plans to backfire and it fails. And that's why you're like in this constant loop of sacrificing more than you should be receiving, right? Choose better. Once you choose better, you're going to notice immense abundance coming into you, not just financially, but spiritual abundance, emotional abundance, abundance in love and family, all of that is going to come through. And I'm saying you have the power to get yourself out of that situation, but you have to wave that wand of yours and block. You do the blocking. Don't let something block you or someone block you, okay? That's what I got to say about that. Now, finally, we're going to pull from this deck. This is final advice you need to know. Okay, no, that's too many cards. That's too many cards. One advice, final advice for Aries 2025. Okay. We have spirit is cleaning house. As you begin vibrating at a higher frequency, you'll attract people on the same journey as you. Okay. Now, this is pretty self explanatory. Your angels, spirit, God is removing. If they can't remove the people, they're going to remove you so that you'll be placed in a better environment and situation. So just know, Aries, there is a clean house that's happening. And all you can do is sit back, take note of everything, and then take action when you feel called to. Okay. With that being said, Aries, I hope this greatly resonated. Let me know how this relates to your story. I'll be sure and of glad to read all of it. Okay. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.